First look.
This is fun.
Whoa! We're gonna get heavy metal poisoning.
That's all we needed.
That's all we needed. So, garage drone gimbal.
They offer a hip widener insert for your britches too. How many sets are you doing today? How many sets are you doing today?
I like to start off with 3 or 4 curls. And then about 1,000. And then I like to do shoulder shrugs.
That's good.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah. Son, he can't lift it.
Whoa.
Come on, man. You gotta shake, strain.
Pull it back.
It hurts the hands.
Don't flip it out. Or break the windshields out.
Golly.
I know. Put back on the jack. Put back.
It ain't heavy
Give
enough
up for
man.
secrets. Nope. Nope.
Strongman contest.
All right, what's going on, everybody?
We're excited.
We're excited. This is probably our biggest project since Dick Banjo.
Definitely is.
So we're getting stuff marked off our list. 8 lug thugs sitting out here. Got the inside painted. We're waiting on a good running motor. We'll make the most progress on that when we got a good fresh engine to go in it. We've been pushing these big yellow motors around our garage for weeks.
They're in the way.
They're in the way. And I've been pushing this guy around for weeks. Get in front of that thing. Hot stuff.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh.
You're the only one here.
I didn't. I thought
Weird.
you said look at that thing.
I said, get in front of that thing. Hot stuff.
I said look at that thing.
She just stands over there. Look at it.
I don't know. It's great. I have no idea what you're saying.
I don't know. She didn't want to be on camera. I put her on spot. Let's film something. So I'm getting ready to cut the frame off the back. It's going to come out a whole different vehicle. I just wanted to film a little bit before I started.
Can't wait to drive it.
All right, Redneck Engineering is in full force. It's got this frame. We're not going to use it. I know I stripped the whole motor home for the frame, but all I needed was the front part. We're going to cut it back here somewhere. We're putting 2 engines back here. My only thought is I'd like to be able to pull the cam out. I'll have to take the motors off. So I may keep it 2 foot back, which may put the motors back a little bit, but I don't know. We'll see. That's the part where I'm not sure yet, undecided. But I know this frame is not needed because I have these new frame rails here, C-channel. Industrial. That's industrial. I got black stuff on my face from moving metal. But I know it's going to get cold, so I'm going to cut this frame off back here, farther back. I'm going to cut it off, then I'm going to use my Bobcat, drag this frame out. That way I can shut the doors and get precise. So that's what I'm going to do. It sucks to waste the blade, but it makes it easier in the long run. We got all these heaters now, so now we can shut the doors. There's no reason to be cold. As soon as the sun goes down, so does the temperature. So I'm going to get to whacking. I'm going to whack this off.
Oh my God.
All right. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to cut it where these big holes are on both sides. I'm going to cut the bottom of this side. I'm going to go over and cut the bottom of that side. And then I'll come back and cut the top. It'll probably just pinch me and break my teeth and everything, but we'll get it. Just like that. It came off like a little tree there. Didn't really think that was going to happen, but it happened. Kicking ass already. It's got some secondary brackets on there they had on there for other stuff. Go clean that up. I'm still not exactly sure where I'm gonna cut it. This is 7-inch frame, C-channel. We have 6-inch. They didn't have 7-inch, and that's a pressed steel frame. So what I have is stronger. The core system is getting it fastened correctly. So that's the thing, getting it to fish mount, getting it to tie into that frame. But now the reason I wanted to do that, I know it's extra work, but now we're not in a bind. We don't have to worry about anything binding up on us. We can use the grinder. The grinder's already dangerous enough, and then if you get bound up, man, it might just come at you, could tear your cheek off, make your girlfriend Jennifer leave you because you ain't got no cheek no more, and your eyes hanging out, and you gotta wear a patch. And then so now we won't have. Hopefully that won't happen. She's back here listening, digging through her trophy stuff. So anyways, that's what we're going to do. It's going good so far. I mean, build it and then cut it in half. I stripped the whole motor home, babe, for look how much frame. Come out here, look how much frame I got. I stripped look in there. I stripped the whole motor home for 8 foot of frame.
Yeah.
And an engine.
Well,
that's all we used.
That's all we needed.
That's all we needed. So I'm gonna grab my Bobcat and pull this thing out of here, and now I can. It's a blank canvas.
Yeah,
I can build.
Ready to go.
Righty, yeah. All right, Friday night, his and hers. She's got hers. I got his. First look. First look. First look. It's always the first look, ain't it?
The first look. It looks good. First looks good.
So, one man entered, 2 engines will leave. This will not roll out of here without 2 engines on the back. And that's going to happen this weekend. So, today's only Friday, right?
Yeah, it's only Friday.
I got all day tomorrow?
Yeah.
Saturday, Sunday we'll have something going on. We'll be looking for rear ends out there in the lay-down yard. Got the lay-down yard heavy with axles. So, yeah, here's what we're doing. 6-inch industrial steel. Channel steel. This is made. If they would have made this out of the twin towers out of this right here, it wouldn't have fell. So I'm pretty confident that it'll go down the road and do burnouts. So yeah, that's what's going on. We're getting that. She's doing some project welding, making trophies for all you trophy chasers in the room.
Come to our car show, May 22nd, 23rd, 2026. I'm making a trophy. We have 16.
I can't get that close to her because the drone's running, but
yeah.
So that's what's happening. I'm hand cutting these frame rails. I already got the 2 main, 45 on each end. I didn't do no math in school. I just know what a 45 and a 90 is, so we got to do one of those, 45 or a 90. If I did a 90, it'd catch on railroad tracks, so I did a 45 so we could slide over them. I expect all the welding, frame, sectioning experts to show up for this. Call your buddies, tell your friends that he's butt welding it. And I might even turn the gas off to my welder. So we're making right here. I'll show you me making this next one because we got one more cut to make. But 45s. This will go like this. That'll go like that. We'll drop down. We're going to drop down so we can keep our cranks lower. We can't have those motors sitting up top or we'll flip going around a curve. So we're trying to keep the drive line low. We're going to keep the drive line back long enough where I can work on it. Do valve train work, timing chain work, maybe pull the cam. Probably just try to keep it 2 foot back. And then we'll put a little trap door or we'll do something there to cover the room. And then we're going to cram it all into itself. It's going to be pretty long. That's kind of the point. It's to be big and obnoxious. So that's what we're doing Friday night. You'll see this Monday. And by Monday, I hope to have those motors sitting there, transmission sitting there, and all that good stuff. So stay tuned. Heavy metal in the shop. We're going to get heavy metal poisoning.
Not me, I'm detoxing.
From that?
Yeah.
I'm definitely not detoxing. I'm toxed up. I detox when I quit drinking, but other than that, I eat fudge stripes and all kinds of toxifying things. Mountain Dew. All right, I'm back at it. Got one more big cut to make. I'll set you up so you can watch me cut it. All right, we're using the truck as a table because this stuff's pretty heavy. It probably weighs 60, 70 pounds a piece. So we're getting this cut. I cut the other ones outside before it got dark. And now we're inside. Luckily, we ain't got no customer vehicles or no other vehicles in here. So this is the time to do it. It worked out perfect. You got to take those little victories. All right, 6. Let's double checker. 16-inch drop. Got my Milwaukee 12-inch square. A lot of you guys are plasma cutters are good, and I got one of the best ones on the market, but I don't like plasma cutter for this because it's going to struggle through the corners and it's going to make a mess. And this pretty much gives us a clean working surface that we can just grind and weld. We don't have to go back and clean it up when we're done here. So this or that, whatever you like. First look. We're still at the big game, Bad Morrison.
Oh yeah, we should have been cheering them on.
It ain't even started yet.
Oh.
What we do last night?
Huh?
What we do last night?
What do you mean?
Went to council meeting.
Yeah. Got old, boys, getting old, going to zone. There it is. There it is, folks. There it is. Good news, good news. All right, got my 2 pieces made. Perfect cut, 45s on each end. That's precision, that's laser. That's Charlie Daniels of the cutoff wheel right there. Those other 2 pieces of steel are now in my way. Those will be for the rear. So I'll get those out of my way, and we're going to figure out where we're going to cut this stock frame. Part of me wants to cut it. Let me show you here. Part of me wants to cut it right behind that cross member because that is a cross member, an engineered cross member, although it don't look as good as tube steel and it unbolts. So if I leave it in there for now, it'll hold the frame exactly where we need it to be. I'll make my cuts on each side. I'll use reference points. The bolts of that cross member will actually be my reference points. I'll take a grinder and I'll clean the frame up shiny, and I'll make precision marks on the frame, and then we'll cut the frame. This is going real fast. Yes, fast. First look. All right, we already got the other side cut. We're leaving this cross member, and then we're measuring off the cross member, but then also there's a hole right here. So it's exact distance on both sides. I already measured it. I should measure again. It's a little different now that I'm over here. All right. So we're so front heavy that there's a jack up front, and I had jacks under it. When I cut the big part of the frame off, the suspension lost some weight, so it rose up. I need to get that front back down, and I need to get this frame rail here, these 2 frame rails here, exactly level before I proceed. They are not level now. They're sticking up in the air, so you can't work off an unlevel surface when you're building your own frame. So we're going to take these 2 frame rails to my table, and I'm going to clamp them down, and I'm going to weld that bottom part forever. I won't have to weld it anymore after I weld that, so I won't have to try to get under there and get to hard to reach places or anything. I will weld my extension onto my frame rail. Let me show you. And that. So you can't trust the floor, so we're not going to trust the floor, but you can trust the level. So we'll get this frame level, side to side. We'll get this frame level, side to side, front to back. We'll take these to the table and we'll weld them right there. Bzz, 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 weld them both sides, and then we'll bring them back. I got a transmission jack. It's probably my best chance of the most adjustability. So I'll get the transmission jack in here because it has a plate that'll adjust either way. So I can get like her to help me, and then I'll tack it up on the front, and then we'll use the transmission jack to get that level. We'll use a lot of levels. I got to go dig all my levels up. And then we'll do the same thing with the other frame rail. And then once we have both frame rails hanging, welded under like a jack stand where it can't move, then we'll add the cross members in between them. We'll keep that same distance between those frame rails on our way back. It got even shorter, babe. Look now. I stripped a 40-foot motorhome.
Oh my gosh.
But it's going to look good when those go up on it.
Yeah, no, I'm excited.
And then the motors will sit. The motors will straddle these babies.
Oh, yeah.
We'll drop down so the motors ain't sky high. The motors will be here. We'll keep this. Maybe put a belly pan in that for tools or storage. Just a belly pan on the bottom of the frame. And then we can throw stuff in there. There's tons of storage up inside. We're going to try to access that somehow through the inside. Maybe luggage compartments or something. Some little packet bags that we can stick in there or something neat.
Yeah, I'm excited.
She's excited. All right, keep building. All right, been heavy metal working, trophy building,
Yeah.
and frame rail building. So we got 2 frame rails here, matching, welded, ready to go. Solid steel. That is solid steel. I welded in deep. I had a gap there. I made a gap I used a grinder disc, made sure I had a good gap, welded on both sides. And then we'll also do diamond gussets, or maybe we won't.
I think you will probably.
Huh?
Probably will.
Yeah, you should. Anywhere you splice the frame, you should gusset it right there.
Yeah.
She says probably should. So if it ain't too hot, I'm gonna try to pull it out there and set it down here so I can get first look. I don't know why she laughs every time. I mean, it's first look. If you haven't seen me do it before, then it's the first look.
You're right.
That's my phrase. All right, let's throw it on there. Might need jacked up and off. Ah! Ah! You think I'm gonna stay on these? Jacked up. Oh, push it in. Oh, let me jack mine up. Jimmy crack corn. Oh, stuff don't like to stick around. Whoa, it ain't gonna stay. Go down a little bit till this is even with that. Use both hands, go real slow. All right, whoa. Whoa.
It's still going.
Jack it up. Stay on these jacks, it's just the way the bottom is. Do a little, do a
I
half.
think your side.
I know. I don't think it will much more though. I'll go up. Push it a little bit. Line her up. Come on. Yeah, I ain't gonna do it because I ain't got my frame level. But that's first look. All right. Folks, here we are with our first look.
First look at the frame.
That's a frame rail. It's going to be long because it's going to come up, flatten out, have 2 axles back here, and a tow rig. Let me get over here so I can get a first look. Nothing's level. Let me get over here behind you. You got to get far away. I can get a horizon shot. Oh, it's definitely dipped way down in the back.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Inches.
It needs to come up in the back.
We're getting there, though. We're getting there. That's going to be clean. All right. More tomorrow. All right, what's going on? It's Saturday. Got a little time to myself so we can get this thing laid out just right. I'm going to get the cab sitting where I want it. Last night when I chopped the back off, it all kind of sprung up a little bit. So I got a jack standing under the front or it would just flip over. So we are going to come around here with a jack. I had this little piece of metal weld on there as a height gauge when I was building it. And it just needs whack cut off. And then I'm going to stabilize the cab and get it exactly where I want it, where those rear frame rails are sticking out level. And then we will start tack welding frame rails together. So I've come up with an idea to use this transmission jack, clean it, a spot on it, and tack weld the frame rail to it. Then it'll hold that frame rail just like it would a transmission. And then I have full adjustability and I get my floor jacks back. So that's what I'm going to work on doing now. I'm going to grind me a little shiny spot. Get it up in there. So that's got an adjustable table both ways on it. So I think that'll work out good. And that's looking good already. That's a good idea. Can't do anything till we get to big boy level. We are way out of level. Now we got our jacks back. It's dead on side to side, so that's one thing we ain't got to worry about. All right. We're dialed in out front, so we're going to go inside and get dialed in. All right, we're dialed in that way. We're dialed in that way. So we are straight. As good as we're going to get. This floor is level. There's no big major drop in my floor because the way the barn was built, I have a flat floor. Except for that old drain hole is. It kind of swoops down around that, so we can't go by the floor here. We get that baby straight with the earth, and we build off of that. So we are with the earth. We can build all that. We're going to get that frame rail pushed up against to that point. Tack it, get it straight, and tack that in. Sorry for the shooting. It's a big Saturday here. And then this is going to work out nice because we're going to have air rod, air compressors. We got room for everything. So this will be nice. Let's keep on building. All right, we rolled an engine over just to kind of get an idea. I was going to try to have them back. I don't really like the way that looks. I want to try to have them up here. The radiators are going to be up in there, getting fresh air, then hoses. So I don't want all that stuff to show. We're just going to have pulleys, alternators. If I need to do a cam job, I'll pull the engine. It may have its own hoist on it. Ian Roussel's building one that'll do that. I had the idea with the thing to put it on a swivel and turn it before I ever seen that. So let's just say that. But I think what I'm going to end up doing, because I don't like how this isn't dropped enough, but I've got everything way up with no weight on it, so it's going to come way down. It sat with that tire close to that fender, so it's going to come down 4 inches. So I don't want to be dragging the railroad tracks. So what I'll end up doing is setting this motor up and over a little bit so you can get to the drain plug. I'll probably put the center of the motor outside of the frame. It's going to get weird, but it's going to work. I've checked it, and every time I check it, I move something. But I feel like I like it good enough to put one tack weld on it right where my thumb's at. So that's what I'm going to do. Then I'm going to adjust. Then I'm going to adjust my side to side and zero that in. Once I got one spot weld on, I think I want to spread the motor out a little wider than it sits there now too, just so those inside headers don't fight each other. Big blocks are known for heating up the starter, so I don't want 2 headers heating up one starter. So the only thing I'm worried about now is getting it lined up straight, which we want to do that off reference points, just how you would measure a deck. You want to get it square off something that you know is the same, which is probably what we need to get the other side tacked into. I have another floor jack for a transmission, so I might go get it out of the container and use that. This seems to work. Plus it frees up my jacks in case I need to do something else. So I'm gonna take me a little break. I'm gonna go get my other transmission jack, move this motor. What we're gonna do is we're gonna have that oil pan flow here. So, you know, motor mounts will be right on this edge, maybe. Tie these in somehow with a motor mount tower, something extra. That's going to be, we're going to really strengthen this up right here because there's going to be a lot going on. We'll let those welds hold it, and then we're going to get the other frame rail on, and then we'll measure for squareness. All right, here we are at the Harbor Freight frame rack. Got 2 transmission jacks from Harbor Freight. We got 2 floor jacks from Harbor Freight, jack stands all from Harbor Freight. We got 1 frame rail tacked. We got the other one just up in the air. What I've done here is found 2 holes that are the exact same from here to there, from there to there, or from here anywhere on this chassis. That's a measuring point. These are the same. Woo, woo, woo. But I don't want to get a misreading off the head, so I'm going to grab a grinder and I'm going to cut the head off and leave the stud there. It's just a bolt and 2 nuts. And I'm going to leave that one there. And then we could measure from here to there, from there to there. Start getting this frame straight. Start getting it tack welded in. Start getting some braces made. That's where we're going, boys, girls, friends, family. Doing a lot of shooting here today. It's already looking good, though. This one's bowed way out, so I know that's got to come in just by looking at it. So I'm going to do a few adjustments, get in there. I'm going to cut those off, make some measurements, get everything laid out. All right, let's cut those heads off. All right, we just want to measure. Just how you would if you were building a house. 107/8. Huh. 107/8. That's really unbelievable. I mean, that's really unbelievable that I got that. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and tack weld that corner in, same as I did that corner. And then I'm gonna measure how wide it is, and I'm gonna cut me an exact couple cross members that I could slide in. That way, when I know where I like it, I can lock it in. I got plenty of steel, thanks to Keith. So that's what we're gonna do now. So really, I'm not lying. It's 107/8 from our measuring point to each farthest tip, which this one looks real straight. So I like that. I'll measure it about 100 more times before I weld it in, but we're looking good. We're looking good. I'm gonna work on this all day and then we'll eat steak. Man, it's real good. All right, here's where we're at. We got the Harbor Freight frame rack running here. Got everything jigged up, tied in, tacked in. We're moving right along. Want to burn in the frame here. Burn in the frame over there. Just put a new roll in, tack weld. I got some cross members cut. I don't know, some, what is that, 3.5 maybe? I don't think that's 4. That probably is 4. I don't know. It might be 4. I'll tell you in a minute. This is going to be our engine beam. It's going to tie in our 2 engines. It might be a little long. It's just sitting there, but it'll weld in, gusset in, and then that'll be sweet like tea. All right, we're moving along. I just had to put a new roll of wire in, and it backlashed on me, and I caught it. And I had to work that back in, but I got that back in. So here we are. 33.5 on the inside. We're at like a 34-inch wide frame, which is standard. So that's what we're trying to do. And then we're moving along. Let's do it. Hello, this is Tim with Piece.n.grease. Down here with the Harbor Freight frame rack here, you know. Safest thing you could use. Couple tranny jacks, couple Harbor Freight jack stands, and a couple Harbor Freight jacks. We got that baby tied in, jigged in, straight as a laser. All right, we're back. Gonna get some stuff done now. All right, this cross member, I put that one down low up front because of where it was at. This one I'm gonna try to kind of center it up a little bit. 6-inch frame, 3-inch center is what I'd like to see. All right, save my gas. Ooh, oh, yeah. They're in there. I'm gonna make me some downriggers. That way I don't have to have jacks all the time. Put some legs on it. Yeah. Right. I'm gonna go out and cut a couple legs, 22 inches long, weld them to the side. That way I can get rid of all these jacks. Alright, I like where we're at, so we're gonna put a little heat in this weld. Oh, that went in real good right there. Real good weld. That one went in real nice too. That's strong right there, man. I can tell it. Getting there and weld that backside, that's indestructible. Man, that welder really helps me out. That's some thick stuff. All right, we got our first look. We got cross members. I did a little more welding on this one up here on the bottom because I won't be able to get to it. That one's kind of just tack welded in. And then this is our main beam for our engines. They're going to share a beam. So this is the first lift into place of the world famous double trouble rig. So let's grab a tripod. See how it looks. Just looking at it myself, it's wild to think that this is actually happening. First look. How's it gonna look? We don't know. Nobody knows. We're getting there though. Got to get it in there and make them live together. All right, let's keep building.
What's going on, guys? Tim had to run to go get some parts from someone, so I didn't get any time in the shop yesterday while he was miraculously working on this frame and putting 2 engines on there. So I came down today for that surprise. I'm really excited for and can't wait to share with you guys. And then I'm gonna do some more work on trophies. Our car show is coming up May 22nd and 23rd. I know that seems like it's so far away, but it's not. So make sure you mark your calendars. We're gonna have 16 categories, and that means 16 trophies. So I am making all of those, and I had some really good creative ideas on Friday, and I'm excited to put those to life a little bit today. I do need some more parts, like for this little piece right here, it will be a moving piece. I want to put spark plugs on each one of these. So I need some spark plugs, 7 to be exact. So they won't be finished. None of them are finished, but it's fun to keep the progress going and know that like I can add to it when the pieces come along. So we're gonna do that. And then I've had this bit, oh my, sirens is unusual here. I've had this bit done for a little while, and I feel like it's a topper piece. So I'm gonna put some legs on it or do some things and just keep it going. So, golly gee. Some sheriff's rolling by hot. So one I'm gonna fully create, another one I'm gonna add to, and that will put us at number 8, I think. Well, with this one we'll make number 8 of the trophies that I've done. So I have 16 to build. I need a lot more bits and pieces, but this has been really fun. And I'm so thankful to Art Captain. Make sure you guys get over to their website. They're having their Black Friday sale right now. You can use our code piece.n.grease and save an extra 5% on your purchases. Black Friday it's going on right now. Their sale's going on right now through December 1st. So get over there and check it out. You can get accessories, helmets, you can get consumables, welders, plasma cutters, grinders. I mean, everything. They've got everything. And we've been really happy with everything that they've given us. So highly recommend them. Go check them out. Now let's get to making some trophies while he's not in here. Alright, it is cold outside, you guys. I got my little hot devil heater going. It's not too terribly loud, honestly. So it's getting toasty in here. I'm thankful for that. I picked these up at the swap meet we were at. I think it was at Miller's. I should have gotten more, but I'm going to use these to make a trophy. These are really fun. Vintage bicycle nets is actually what they are. So I'm going to make something a little different here, and I'm excited for it, but we got to clean all our bits and pieces up first. So I'm going to get to grinding. Got my Art Captain grinder, and we'll clean these pieces up, and I'll get them put together, and we'll see what you think. It's a really fun piece. I'm excited for it. I had to cut that little heater off. Man, it warms this barn up so quick. I mean, we could have a fire going in there, but it takes forever to warm up. So that's at least supplemental. And when it gets real cold out, because it'll be helpful. Post office running on a Sunday. That's weird. Sounds like the boss is home. I need to trim this off of there, so I'm going to change our grinding disc. I'm going to put some spark plugs on these. I need 7 spark plugs. That's going to look real good. I need to figure out how to stiffen this up. I guess it won't move. I guess that's good. I don't like how that's loose. I don't know. But he's on his way in, so let's see what goodies he got. This is fun.
What's going on, everybody? We're back in the shop. It's Sunday. I got in here and I thought, man, I had my drain plugs. I didn't really think of that, but where I had my motor sitting, the drain plugs were right on top of the frame rail. Somebody's sneaking in. It's like a mouse. So I got down here and I'm out of gas, so I stole her welder, jacked each motor up, moved them in 3 inches. It put them a little close in the middle, but I'm trying to keep my center lines of my engine and drivetrain inside of the frame rails instead of out. That'll come in handy later on. So that's what's going on here, getting these in. So now they're sitting on the frame, but I have room here in my engine mounts to lift them up, drill my holes, and then I'll make a spacer to cover the gap so they don't move around. And then we're going to start grabbing transmissions. Once I get the motor where I want it, there's no reason to bring a transmission in just yet until I have the motors up off the frame, because I don't want them to sit on the frame like that. I want them to have a gap, but be close as possible. What are you working on?
Making trophies.
Trophies. She's got 10 speeds. 10-speed trophies.
Oh, yeah.
Dangling thingamajigs on this one.
Danglers.
Danglers in there. It's got a lot of creativity going on. So that's what I'm going to do. My least favorite thing to do is drill holes. Once I get those 4 holes drilled, we're good. Then I can, you see I got way too much cross member sticking out. I don't really know. It's getting skinny and I don't know what's going to be on the sides. What do you think? It's going to look kind of weird, isn't it?
I don't know.
Nah, we'll figure it out. All right, we'll be back. All right, we're moving along. We got the motors moved in. We got all 4 motor mount bolts installed. We have massive pipes for motor mounts. I don't think we'll have any problems bending or breaking those. We'll put gussets on them. She's over here designing.
Yeah, we're making all kinds of trophies, left and right.
Left and right. Going to be giving them away like hotcakes.
Yeah, 16 of them.
Yeah.
Got your name on it.
Yeah. So, got a couple transmissions in the house. They're just stock 400s. That one may have a 3rd gear issue, according to Daddy. And this one here probably works the best. That's got a drum brake on it, emergency brake, which I thought would be kind of stupid. Then I thought for a minute it might be okay, but I don't know. We'll probably get rid of it. I think you can just buy the tail shaft housing and a yoke, and we'll probably just get rid of that. So we're gonna put that on the other side. Motor B came out of the motorhome. That's the Banks kit, big block on the other side, and this is the matching transmission that came off of it. And then I have a torque converter. I had a torque converter for this one, but I probably want to put 25 or 3,500 stalls in. We're not sure yet. But that's what's going on here. So I'm going to spin these around, install them while she's working on her deals.
Yeah,
Left and right trophies.
left and right trophies.
All right, let's raise one in, see how she looks. Hey, first look. First look.
Dang, that looks good.
That's your first look.
That's a good first look.
All right, broke out the drone for the first look. Garage drone gimbal.
That's a good one.
It is, ain't it?
I like it.
It tracks your movements. I got this through Beaver with my prosthetic butt cheeks. Thank you, Beaver.
So weird.
What?
That's a weird ad. They give me that ad too.
Was that Beaver?
Yeah.
So we got a Beaver mag drill.
Now they're sending me a paint sprayer,
Yeah.
but they offer a hip widener insert for your britches too.
Is that what you call it?
Look bigger. That's what it says.
Is that what it's called?
Yes.
Ass is what I call it.
Widener. It's a fake butt.
So I'm a white guy, obviously, and I don't have no butt. So I told her, I said, "Daggone, are they sending me a little butt cheeks?"
They're trying.
All right, well, Jags, we're about the same color. Call us. We sure could use you. All right, here we go. We got them. We got them in there. We got it's just they're all just sitting there. The motors are bolted in. That's a RV 400 on the right. I better check the gearing and then make sure they're geared the same. I don't know. We'll see. Here's the secret. I don't plan on driving them down the highway together. I plan on using one or the other, whichever one's the healthiest after the chaos. So because no fool can afford to drive 2 big blocks down the highway making 360 horsepower. So that's what we're doing. She's gazing. Look at that.
I'm thinking about
She's freaking trophy gazing. What's that, a top champion?
Yeah, well, I don't know. So here's the thing. I'm just building them and I haven't decided what they're for yet. We've got categories and there are some that I'm going to make special ones for, like the interior one I'm going to make a really cool one for, and the best vintage camper I'm going to make a really special
That one there looks real good. Weld that bottom in good and hard.
Oh yeah, I'm going to. I'm not
Thick.
done yet. Not done yet.
Stick weld that bottom in, boys.
Yeah.
Well, gimbal. I'm up here running it. I'm sitting on a chair behind it. Trying to get ideas. Back to work. All right, you can see the difference here in our transmissions. This one has a fixed yoke, 1350. This one has a huge, like 1450 yoke with a brake on it, emergency brake. So, got all the bolts out. Come off there. I think I was doing it right. Ah, yeah. Maybe we'll get a hammer. Is there a nut in there? Yeah, there's a nut in there. We better take that off. Let's stop. Oh, I need a drain pan. Oh, man. Oh, I don't have none. Oh, it's going to drain it all out. Dude, how do I do this? Hurry. What a fool, man. Oh, that's too late. Look.
Well, just shove it under there. It's at least something. I'll get, at least catch some of it. I don't know.
God. Dang, I didn't even think. Frick. Oh, my drain pan's wrapped by the Plymouth. Oh, thanks for the save.
I don't know if it was, but wasn't that?
That is nothing, dude. I was standing there fucking watching my car burn down. Man, well, we know it had fluid in it.
It's just what goes on around here, man. All right. All right, I am going to the house because this is John.
Can you get out? Oh! Right in the kisser. Heavy! Alright, we got a threaded hole, got a shaft, we just need to get a cover and a yoke.